Angie. Angie walk in, room get loud. She don't bite it, say it out proud. Tongue like steel, yet clean and sharp. Smile so sweet, then she cut real hard. She came to play, not to pretend. One glass up, then she's off again. Eyes on you, she don't miss a thing. Got the whole scene wrapped on a string. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move wrong, she keep the tape. Don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun up, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. If you say one thing, she got the proof. Not for the drama, just for the truth. She's in the corner, watching the room. Cute little grin and boom, boom, boom. She loves the joke, she loves the night. Loves a good time, loves a good fight. Not with her hands, with her set so cool. She can shut it down and still look gold. Watch her lean in, hear that laugh. She can turn cute into aftermath. Baby the beast, fast no brakes. If you move on, she keep the tape. Angie, don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun love, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. One second soft, next second stone. She runs the room like she on the throne. Come for the fun, stay for the spark. Angie don't fold, she leaves a mark. Angie, don't play, Angie. Make way, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's it. Angie. Hands up, Angie. Fun love, she got receipts if she needs that. She got receipts, yeah, keep that. Angie. Say less, Angie. No stress, babe the badass. Quick switch, babe the badass. That's Angie.
Good morning. What is up, my peeps? Good to see y'all on this fabulous Wednesday morning for some. I realize that's not everybody, but it is for me. So happy Wednesday morning. I hope you all are doing great. We'll just wait for people to just trickle on in like they normally do. But let's just start off with saying good morning, Chubby Scorpion, Neon, and heck, it's so good to see y'all in here. Hope y'all were, Angie, what's up? I love hearing that song. I do. It pumps me up, gets me ready to go. So, what are y'all doing this fine morning? Or, heck, what is it for you? Is it morning? Is it night? Is it afternoon? Neon, I'm not sure where you are, but yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what time of day it is for you guys and what you're doing besides listening to Angie. It's Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Oh, okay. I knew it had to be different for you. So, yeah, Chubby, he had to think about it, but I'm kidding, Nick. So, okay. Well, we'll just wait for everybody to trickle in. Y'all, I was just watching, I'm an American in Germany. It's noon for me. Oh, okay. So is it Wednesday noon? Yeah. don't know how far ahead I know that some are like, it's the next day or whatever, but I'm assuming that's Wednesday noon, like a 6-hour difference, Neon. So, good morning, Cosmic Blues. How are you? We're just sitting here shooting the breeze until others decide to, just stroll over on in. I'm going to try to have a little bit of fun today. I am so sick of everything else. Yeah, we'll talk about some things but I was on the Ticker Talker yesterday. Honestly, I wasn't feeling the best yesterday. So I was laying down, but I was, just scrolling, and I found this channel. God, I can't think of the name of it now. But it was all like retro, and they used some AI stuff, and I mean they had video after video, and it said and it had like a little girl, and she'd say, if you're my age in 1982, this is probably what you saw. And it was like she was right there. It showed the cars and the stuff in the grocery stores and the mall, and it just got me in my retro feel. So I grabbed some pics and stuff, and I got something over here I'm going to share with y'all, a little retro-ish, and just try to just do something different. You know what I mean? And doing different doesn't always land. People love the drama. That's always going to be a thing. Drama sells, drama brings you in. I mean, we've seen years and years and years of like soap operas on the TV that your granny, meemaw, whoever would watch, and it's true. It brings you in. But every once in a while, you have to have like a break from it, and that's why I was actually happy to see over, on Locale when they're doing like the ghost hunts and stuff like that. I like change up like that. You can't always it just shit talk is fun. Drama is fun. It gets a little serious sometimes, and then it's not so fun, especially if you're in the middle of it. Now, if you're just sitting back watching it, even then though, it can be a lot. Trust me, I've been on both sides of it. So I saw that little channel, and it just, I don't know, it got me in my retro feel. So we're going to do a little retro, and y'all can get involved. Y'all can talk about things too, and just try to, I don't know, let's just try to vibe a little bit. Something. So, good morning, T-Ball. Sister woman, good morning. Good to see ya. My fellow uploads. I love it. I love it. We were trying, I think it was me and Chubby Scorpion. I think Chubby Scorpion said the uploaders. And I like that too. So yeah, we were trying to come up with what we could call the chat here. Had I had a vision, like a full vision of, I've said this before, I never would have named it Angie Uploaded. Now, some people do like that. It's grown on me, but it was always meant for, hey, Allie, good to see you, babe. I loved your coverage on, what's her name? Mackenzie Sharilla. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, I'm following you for all that coverage. Just so you know, girl. Yeah. Where was I at? Oh yeah. So my first channel name for this channel was Angie a la carte. And y'all know a la carte, you kind of just pick what you want. And I was going to have a menu of everything, you know, true crime, comedy, drama, blah, you know, and you kind of just, it's a menu and you pick what you want to watch because I wanted to bring it all. And then it, it just doesn't roll off the tongue like Angie's a la carte, you know? So I changed it and I had to come up with something right then because I was in the middle of building the channel. And so most of it was supposed to be like uploaded videos. And at the end, you know, say, hi, my name is Angie and I just uploaded, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that's where Angie Uploaded came from. And and at this point in time, I'm not going to change it. You know, all of my socials and everything that I have towards the brand is Angie Uploaded. So that it just is what it is. But had I had the forethought, I would have done something really cool. But here we are, and yes, butt loaded and butt loads and all that. Butt loaders come along with it. So yes. Let's see. Brantley, good morning. Good to see you. Or we could name ourselves after our queen and be the butt loaders. Y'all, they like to play in my Discord a lot. And yeah, they've changed names. They've had a big old time in the Discord. And I was like, pretty princess buttload something. Yeah. They got Rakeen in on it, and you know, Rakeen has a lot of the same accesses that I do because I don't know much about Discord. So I kind of, you know, if I need something done, I'll just say, Rakeen, please, just, you know, because I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'm learning. So he was in there changing names and all that stuff. And Fiber Arts, if you're in here, babe, I did not feel good yesterday and I did not go in and check my email. I promise I will check it today. So also anybody, if you want to get in the Discord, if you want a link, please email me and I will shoot you the link to get in the Discord. We're trying to build it up. It's a lot of crazy, you know, I think it's fun over there. I know I've been a little absent. You know, I kind of had a thing going on. I kind of had something going on, y'all, but I'll be more engaged going forward. But yeah, if y'all want over there, just shoot me an email. It's AngieUploaded at outlook.com. Very easy, very easy. What up, Fuzz? I don't know what you're talking about, Angie. Me and Chubby always behave. It was all fuzz. Was it now? Was it? Oh, Fuzzy could. Yep, you've summoned him. Okay. By the way, don't think you get out of mustard. Y'all are not making me eat no damn mustard of any kind. I don't like mustard. I did find me some flavored water. They got y'all know the packets that y'all can put over in water, and they had some tropical punch and it says energy on it. I don't think that would be bad for me. Just putting some of that packet into some water. I gotta have some flavor, y'all. I can't keep doing this. I'm like, what the hell? So, I do have some of that. So I'm excited to be drinking my flavored water this morning. I know that sounds so exciting, me talking about my flavored water. And I don't know if Aaron is in here. I didn't see anything come through on the coffee thing, Aaron. I don't know. I just wanted to throw that out there. So if anything happened, you might want to check. I know we talked about it. So just, anyway, just let me know in Discord. But yeah, so if y'all feel like buying a girl a coffee, the link is pinned. Thank you, Chubby Scorpion. And exotic mustards from around the world. Rakhine already. Oh my God. Oh, that's disgusting. Why do people. What? Taste buds are weird to me. Hi, Incognito. How are you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, Taste buds are weird, right? It's like, how, okay, take this for instance, and I've always thought about this. Okay, you know how pizza, just a regular old pepperoni pizza, plain Jane pepperoni, you know how it tastes to you, right? And I know how it tastes to me. But does it taste to me like a hamburger? So I know how these taste to me. So when you take a bite of pizza, does it really taste like a hamburger would for me? See, we would never know the difference. Does that make sense? Like, if I eat a piece of candy, does that piece of candy actually, if you eat it, does it taste like gum would for me? Just, and we would never know the difference because when we eat, that's all we taste that's what our taste buds allow us to taste. Am I weird? Is that weird? Anyway, the point being is that mustard is disgusting. Okay. I don't care what you do with it, what type of exotic name you slap on it, or what you want to throw in it. It's nasty. Like, it's one of the most nastiest things ever. I know what you're saying. How do you know what my blue looks like? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, you still know it's blue. And we say, hey, look, it's blue. And you see it as blue, but it could really be red for us. You know what I mean? Same with taste buds. I've often wondered that. My mind goes in silly places, but I would like to think all of our minds go in silly places. They think, why do they call a driveway and a parkway a parkway? Dun, dun, dun. Coke tastes different in different countries. Weird. I've heard that. I have heard that. So, now where I come from, everything is Coke. You got a Pepsi, it's a Coke. You got a Sprite, it's a Coke. I didn't start hearing the word soda or pop. Pop is the worst. But I didn't start hearing those words until I come further north. Now, of course, I had heard of them. But where I come from, you didn't call it soda. Everything was Coke. um, see. We will summon Vin Seg if that talk continue. Oh, okay. Y'all. Doesn't the I. All right. I have no idea what y'all talking about. So either bring me in or. Oh my God. You said bring them on. Okay. But yeah, everything's Coke. Pepsi is Coke. And by the way, Pepsi's disgusting too. Pepsi tastes like flat Coke. It's just, yeah. All this to say, don't send, don't do anything that contributes to putting mustard in my mouth. The answer is no. It's not happening. Pepsi with real sugar is great. No, I grew up with Pepsi with real sugar, and I don't like Pepsi. Pepsi was not a staple in it was Coke. If we had Coke around, it was Coke. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, Dr. Pepper was good. And when Diet Dr. Pepper first came out, Diet Dr. Pepper was good. But I think it's changed over the years because I don't like Diet Dr. Pepper anymore. But when it first came out, my mama would buy it. And I just remember it was so good. Do y'all remember clear Pepsi? Do y'all ever remember seeing the clear Pepsi back in the day? I think it was called Pepsi Clear. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, so back in the day, I don't know if they still have it or not. They probably do. I don't know. But let's see. Share, share, share. I guess that's the gallery. Yeah. Okay, so make sure nothing's throwing my name up there. Okay. So it was Crystal Pepsi. Yes. Now of course I had to try that when it first came out. But that's actually what it looked like back in the day. It looked like a bottle of water, and when you taste, I mean, it tasted like Pepsi from what I remember. Of course, I never liked Pepsi, so I can't remember exactly, if it tasted just like Pepsi. But yeah, let's see. Tahitian treat. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. Fuzz. Dublin Dr. Pepper was great. Really? So Dublin Dr. Pepper is better than regular Dr. Pepper? I remember Jolt Cola. I think they still have Jolt Cola, don't they, Brantley? I think they do. Um, Jolt Cola was twice the sugar, twice the caffeine. I do remember it, but I think that they do. Let's see. Let me stop sharing that. I think they still make Jolts. I don't know what's in it now, but yeah, they do. Let's see if Jolt Cola ingredients. Well, all right, you tell me the ingredients, but you're not telling me how much, dummy. All right. How much? Okay, so for 16 ounces, and I guess this is the one now, because like I said, they still make it. The caffeine is from 160 to 200 milligrams. An 8 ounce is 100 milligrams of caffeine. Now I know that the monsters I used to drink were 200 milligrams of caffeine each. So yeah, it was oh, some people dropping out. They don't like to talk about things other than drama. It's okay. They just don't know I'm going to sprinkle it in every now and then, but it is what it is. Okay. And I need 11 watch time hours to see if it will roll over at 3,000 under the earn tab. I'm at 29.89. So, and it will go to 3K. And then I'll know for sure if I have to have the full 4 to reapply or if I get to reapply at 3K under that tab. So, just so you know. And it says that it's updated through the 12th. So, I know I've probably already gotten them, especially being I went live yesterday, but it has to update. So, I'm just waiting on 11 hours to kick in. So, I'll see if that reapply button will show up or not. It's aggravating, I know that. Cat lady said she was going to help with that. What, my hours? If so, man, that's cool. Anybody that's down to help somebody else, you know, I've always done what I could to help anybody. You know, when new people, like even over in the LCU, I would try to. I couldn't run a lot of show because of the time. You know, I couldn't just say, "Hey, I would help you." You know, I would run an OBS for somebody because it was a time thing for me because I work. And then, you know, in the evening time, I was trying to help get our docket ready and I was, you know, cooking, you know, that kind of thing. So, but if I could help in any way, I always tried, especially when new people would come in. I remember when Sweet Tea first come around, I was, because I had been a streamer and he made her an intern just because she popped up. She just wanted to meet Keemstar. And so I helped her a lot in the beginning. You know, I'm the one that told her, lock your shit down, lock it down right now. That very first day, I said, girl, lock your shit down. And then she come back, she said, I should have, because that's when she started getting all those crazy messages. She didn't listen to me, but I told her. Cat Lady and Melcifer, they on my list. It is short yeah. And I appreciate them. Like I said, me and Mel, we had a little rocky start because of that skinny thing. It would just crawl through my skin. But anyway, we've always gotten along pretty much. The vault. Did y'all see Sweet? Well, I'm gonna look up vault. Did y'all see Sweet Tea in her teeth? I remember Sweet Tea before she had all of her teeth taken out. You know, a lot of the newcomers, they don't remember that. So I thought they still made vault. They don't make vault anymore. Let's see. Vault was a sweetened energy drink and carbonated beverage that was released by Coca-Cola in June 2005. It marketed until December 2011. I do remember those. Do y'all remember? I know we've talked about them before. What were they? The Sparks energy drinks and the Four Loko, and so those had the caffeine and the alcohol. I know. Me and my husband, we were. He took me to see George Jones. I love George Jones. Sorry for you. And we sat out. We sat out in the car. Now, granted, we had a driver. Okay, there was somebody driving, but we sat in the car. And you always have to throw things in there like that these days, you know. We had a driver, but we sat out in the car, and we drank Sparks. So they were So we were kind of, we wasn't feeling no pain when we went at George Jones concert. And it was a small venue. It was lovely. It was lovely. It was for my birthday. So, greetings from Rust. Greetings from, what are we calling this place now? We had a name, Uploadia. Anyway, greetings from us. Buttovia. Yeah. Greetings from Buttovia over here. Greetings to Astolf from Buttovia. I don't like Buttovia. We need a new name. Good morning, Agent Cade. How are you? Steven, are you actually Rostov? Just asking for a friend. Are you trying to tiptoe over here to see if it's okay? Bilal, good morning. Heart to you. We're always giving hearts to Bilal. Tell Rostov he's welcome. He's welcome. You don't have to tiptoe. Y'all remember that song? Tiptoe through the tulips. Who was it? Tiny Tim. I was a tiptoe through. And now they play it in like scary movies and stuff. I wish I could play stuff. That's why everybody needs to sub up to my Rumble too. Because not only there, but in the Discord, I want to start having like parties where, you know, we can listen to music and have fun. You can't do that here. I mean, you can, but I can't do it now. Like right now, I would have to have, you know, everything set up, and I would have to be prepared to lose the money on that stream, and which that would be fine, you know, for the ad revenue. But I'm not taking any chances right now. But Rumble, you can do that. See, so you can have a lot of fun playing music and stuff. And I got a whole, if y'all look, if you're playing my playlist, I believe my 80s playlist is up. That was the playlist that I started when I was going to have the 80s party on Rumble before I started doing the LCU. So I had started adding music to that playlist, and I had actually no, they're in the other room. I had bought the glasses, you know, the real black lenses. They were very cheap with the different color, like you had hot pink and yellow and green arms of the glasses. I bought a bunch of those, and I bought buttons, you know, the pins that you pin on. I bought a bunch of those to go on my jean jacket. I was going to do it up for the 80s party. Because when I do things, I like to do them right. I don't like to half-ass them. It's sticking, Angie, but I know it seems like it is sticking. But Tovia, I guess I'm gonna have to give y'all something of what y'all want, right? It can't all be about me. I don't guess. Where's bees? Summoning bees. I missed the DJ Chubby party. I'll bring queso dip to the party. Yay, we got the queso. Did y'all hear about Bonnie Tyler, speaking of the 80s? What happened to her? Oh, God, don't tell me she died. Bonnie Tyler out of a coma. Oh, she went into a coma after surgery. She just come out. Oh, my God. No, I did not hear about that. Well, I'm glad that she's out of the coma. Is there anybody here that doesn't know who Bonnie Tyler is? Raise your hand. I'll bring pigs in a blanket to the party. Oh, cosmic. All right, everybody. I'm gonna put let's see. I'm gonna put Chubby Scorpion in charge of the sign up sheets. Just check with Chubby and let him know what you'll be bringing to the party. I'm going to put Fuzz in charge of music. So if there's something that you want to hear, please let Fuzz know and we'll make sure that it's included in the lineup. And I'll be in charge of overseeing that everybody else does their job. Yay, supervisor. I'll bring slutty brownies. What's a slutty brownie? Is it a brownie with some stuff inside? Chubby Scorpion. Fuzz likes cuddling with Turbo. Confirmed. Does that make you jealous, Chubby? You had to let us know, so does that make you jealous? They already playing in the Discord, y'all. Oreo inside a brownie. Oh my God. I ain't never tried that. That sounds good. And you call that a slutty brownie? Holy shit. I thought it was like a 420 brownie. Oh, that sounds good. Put me down for the Fireball Jello shots. Hell yeah. Sister Woman, make sure you got Sister Woman down for the Fireball Jello shots. Fireball is my favorite. So I know most of y'all did, but I don't know if y'all weren't watching Chubby around Christmas time. I got this stocking that came from the liquor store, and it had it was feared it was feared with it was shit it was filled with Fireball, and it had this little spigot on it, and you would fill it from the stocking, and that's how I was taking my Fireball shots. Fireball is my favorite. Love Fireball. I don't drink a lot though. You know, I think the most I drank when I was when I was actually doing drinking streams in the LCU, because other than that, I had not drank in 2 years before I did my first drinking stream over there. Truth. But Fireball has always been my go-to, you know, since it come out. Before that, I liked what do you call that stuff? It's got the Goldschlager. I like Goldschlager. And I'll be glad when this brain fog clears. Jägermeister. I do like Jaeger, but I like it with the which I'll probably never be able to have again, but with the Fireball, you drop the shot down in the Fireball. I like that. And then I like it cold. I don't like it like, you know, when you put it in the freezer, because it gets too thick in that consistency, and then it already has a weird taste to it. I can't handle it when it's that thick, but I don't like it hot. It's just when it's got a chill on it. That's when Jaeger is good by itself. God, I ain't had Rumplemints in forever. That was my aunt's favorite, was Rumplemints. She loved Rumplemints. Let's see. Yeah, now Crown, being that they've got these new, like, you know, these different flavors of Crown, I like trying them. I bought this and it was on stream. It was Seagram's. It was in a can, and I thought it was gonna be like gin and like with ginger ale or something. So I thought being Seagram's makes ginger ale, and you know, they make the go-to shit anyway. Anyway, I got the can. I still got one in there. The can is fabulous, by the way. But when I drank that stuff, it tasted like I was drinking straight gin. It was disgusting. Hence why there's still a can or two in there. It is nasty. I don't know how anybody drinks gin or scotch. Ugh. I may not be refined or whatever because I ain't drinking that shit. I can taste it now just talking about it. I remember drinking it that day, and that was so disgusting. What's an Irish car bomb? Jaeger bombs are good. Also, are you talking about the red eye or I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know you took the Jaeger. You would pop open the Red Bull, you pour it in, and then you drop the shot down, and then you drink it all. So that's all I know. Gin and tonic was my shit back in the day. What is the tonic? Is that water? Is that like tonic water? Or is that like ginger ale? Because that's what I thought I was getting was some gin and ginger ale already mixed in this can. And when I took the first sip of it, I thought I was going to puke on camera. I really did. Okay. I will never again drink gin. Ever, ever, ever. That was so nasty. But it looks like, okay, so we're getting our party together. Now, Chaos Kiwi. Angie, did you catch Phantom talking about you briefly on Alpha? No, I did not. Do I need to? All right, y'all. We have a timeline. Let's see what old Fancy G has to say. One moment, please. Then we're gonna go back to some retro because I got something fun to show y'all. All right, so that's Alpha. Yeah. All right, so it would be Monday. One moment, please. All right, so I guess that would be let's get breakfast. Is that Saturday? Or I wish they would put dates on here as opposed to 5 days ago, 4 days ago. Which one is it, Chaos Kiwi? Let me know the it's the okay. All right, guys, let me find it. 139:30. He better not have been talking shit about me while I was laid up in a hospital bed. That would be bad. Talk about somebody. It better be good stuff. All right, we'll start it right about here because that's where it seems to be landing. Okay, let's share. Shall we? Let's shall. Make that full screen. Screeny deeny do there. We'll go ahead and speed it up before I share. Okay. And we'll share screen. Yeah. Audio good. Turn it up. All right, let's see. So I started it a little bit before. So let's see what old Fanny G had to say.
Fiber Arts got sniped. God damn. We got some good snipes in there, squads. Yeah, I'm not going to scam you out of show your anteater. You're horrible. You are horrible, Kinkeso. And that's why I love you. Can I explain the Angie situation? From what I understand, at some point she was part of the YouTube partner program. She got suspended or kicked out. I don't know exactly. So I'm guessing. But ultimately, because she was banned or something from the YouTube partner program, because she was a host on a monetized channel through the YouTube partner program, that's why Chubby got demonetized. AMAC moved over to Fluff. Angie went back to her original channel, and I think she's trying to get it to the point that she can rejoin because she shouldn't have been banned. Now, if she willfully knew about it, of course, an argument could be made that, yeah, if she knew about it, but I don't think she knew about it. Or if she did, it was a mistake. Hey, yes, Josh, you are.
Okay, well, I just don't like the word banned, but that's basically what happened. Now, I did not know. Yes, it was me that asked the question. I love it, Chaos Kiwi. I love it. Y'all keep my name going over there. Yeah, but that's Escalade. Good morning. That's basically what happened. It was I don't like the word ban because I was never banned. And I did not willfully see. That's what pissed me off with Nightmare when he said that stupid bitch could have took the whole place down or whatever. Okay, if I knew that that was a thing, then yeah, I could see that. But no, I didn't know. And I've said this 1,000 times. Even Keem did not know that it was a thing. Mike did not know it was a thing. And of course they didn't, because somebody bigger than me, a lot bigger than me, did the same thing. And everybody knew that she was demonetized and lost her YouTube partner program thing. So, and YouTube is not the biggest on, they're not very clear when they speak. They speak in a very gray area. And I'm not even sure that was a rule, when I think that rule was added. Sorry. Now I know it was always there for a band creator that you could not, you could not circumvent. You could not be on another on another channel or recreate a channel for yourself. I knew that was a thing. But I did not know that if you lost your monetization, that you could not, go somewhere and, like I was streaming under a 1099. I didn't know that. So, yeah. So I don't mind the way he tells it. I just don't like the word ban because it makes me look like I was a band creator, and that just the word ban puts a bitter taste in people's mouths. You know what I mean? And yes, it was at first it was so I could get my hours and go back to the LCU. Well, as I've sat back, I mean, I've noticed how, I guess Karen, whether I was there or not, was just, it's like, nah, it's just Angie. You know what I mean? So if it's gonna be like that, I can be here. I can do bad by myself. You know what I mean? I don't have to be somewhere else to do bad. I can do that all by myself. So yeah, was that all that he said, Chaos? But at least he wasn't a jackass, trying to explain it. I think he explained it very well. Just next time, Fanny, just use the word band out of it, because that's not part of the equation. So yeah. Let's see, was that
You are a
it?
goat.
We'll just double check.
I am so, and see, ooh, can we update the TT?
Okay,
Y'all
yeah.
are
I
going to
tell
hear
you what,
this.
though, I do like the new TTS, that like turbo, maybe Live's doing it, where that guy is speaking and he reads out the super chat. That is hilarious to me. Like, okay, Fuzz, You should admire the Bengals. You are going to destroy shit this season. Well, you know, he'd say it in that voice. So I love the new TTS sound that some of them are using. Hold on. I did want to look at this real quick. Let's see where she shows them. Okay, here we go. Make it big. Make it big. All right, I don't need the chat. Okay. So Sweet Tea got her teeth. And here we go. So there is Sweet Tea with her teeth, y'all.
Yes, girl.
Feels a lot better with the glue in the top.
Yep. They look
I'll
good,
check
girl.
it.
I love
Does
them.
it changes my face shape a little bit, but
Yep. It's going to change your face and everything. So now your face looks full because you have the teeth in there.
She's going to have to get used to him. You can tell that, you know, she's definitely, especially with the bottoms, she's going to have to get used to it. But I remember before she had them all, I remember her having the surgery to have them all removed. And she was in a lot of pain, but she was still up there. I remember, I think the day that she had them cut out, that she was fighting with Tina. I think Sweet Tea was in the park and she was catching shit from Tina having to fight her. And she had just had all of her teeth taken out, or, you know, what was the remainder. But now she's got teeth. And she's just going to have to get used to the...
And mold your face. No, it looks really good. I'm so happy for you because I know you waited a long time for these.
I did. I knew it was going to be this long, but I was hoping that it wouldn't be this long.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you got them. That's all that matters. And you got a bunch of members in fucking minutes. I was like, I'm sitting in the VC going, I'm not going to just sit here and not give fucking members because I want to see these goddamn teeth. I said, fuck that shit.
I know. So I talked to her before, and I wanted to make sure she was okay with us doing like a member goal beforehand, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, people
I
are
felt
going to
bad.
want to support you in this moment, you know? And
They look at that. Look at that shot right there, y'all. They look so good on her, and she'll get used to them. She will. So I'm very, very happy that she got her teeth finally. I'm very happy about that. So good job, Sweet Tea. You finally got them, girl. All right. Okay, let's see. Savage Cupcake, being someone that hung out with Mike in person, how do you feel about his crash outs? His anger seems very real, but then I hear about how he kind of is. Okay, so I know he had what was called a crash out yesterday, but then they said that Mike said that he can't out shit talk Angel. So were they just trying? I think that he told her that it was okay to go that far, that they've told each other how Mike will do anything for the content. Okay. And if something's happening, he's grabbing a camera. Mike is very, very easy to talk to. So, I mean, you know, obviously I'm not like his best friend, and, you know, yeah, I was around him a lot in person for, you know, a short amount of time, but he just doesn't strike me as that type. But I've been around other people in my real life that can pop off in a moment's notice and be the sweetest person ever too. You know, and I think maybe that's what it is. I think that when he gets his feel of it, he lashes out. It's just the problem is, and I think we all probably know people like this. The thing is that his are on camera, you know, and he'll do anything for the content too. So But then he takes it down. I don't know, but I do know that he said that he cannot out shit talk Angel. So I'm just wondering if they planned their boundaries. Like, it's okay to talk about, that incident with Bridget. I don't care, I mean, what else could somebody add to it that ain't already been put out there? So I don't know, but I can tell you that he's an easier person to talk to, deal with, than Keem is. Just flat out. And in person, you can sit down and talk to him, um, and he's the same. Like when we would talk in the group call or whatever, talking about the show, or talking about other things as we're sitting across the table from each other, he was the same person in person when no camera was around as he was, when we're sitting there and we're talking to each other on a camera. So, I just think he's just maybe one of those people who has that fuse, and once it's lit, he pops off, and it just happens that his is in front of a camera. I'm not gonna glaze him and call him like, oh my God, he's like the best person ever. No, but cause he did say something that pissed me off while we were at Fat Camp, and I haven't forgotten it. It wasn't about me. It was about Johnny, and it stuck with me. But other than that, let's see. You're better off alone. You were doing great solo. Yeah, my numbers don't reflect that. I was hoping to have already had those hours by now, but in the grand scheme of things, I think I've done better than I would have, or I did the first. It took me forever to get them the first go around, so it just, I don't know. Can we get Chubby Scorpion some teeth next, y'all? I'm tired of him passing off gum jobs to people. Oh my God. You would know, wouldn't you, Fuzz? He is one that seems to always be fake just because he will do everything for content. You never know what's real with him. And that's the thing. It's like, I honestly feel he is the same person. I think he's the same person with it. And it's just one of those people with that fuse. Once it's lit, he will pop off. And it just so happens, it's like other people in your life. Is there anybody here that does not have that one person, that that has that short fuse? Or not even short fuse, that has something once it's lit, he's gonna speak, or she, it could be a she, they're gonna speak and be mean as hell until they get it all out of their system. I know several in real life that are like that. So I see him as being one of those people, but he just has a camera in front of him. And sometimes it's good for the content. It's always good for the content. But the aftermath, that's the thing. So, yeah, sometimes they go a little bit too far with it. But then if you're in that moment where, you can't shut it down, just like you would do if you didn't have the camera. So then you have to take it out of the rotation, shut that shit down, take it out. Good morning, damn Kate. Good morning, Binky. Good morning, Steven Vlogs. Good morning. Yeah. Guidance. Does that say guidance? Good morning. I do still do cards. I may I may do them if you want to come tomorrow. Maybe I'll do some tomorrow. I just I've got everything set here. Or if you want to reach out to me, I can do them privately as well. AngieUploaded at Outlook.com. I do private readings too, just so y'all know. They will just offer you a show at 2 a.m. or some shit. They will just offer you a show at 2 a.m. or some shit if you do go back. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm good. Once you piss me off to a point, I'm like that. See, Tiffany, there are people that are like that. I used to be one of those people. Like once it snapped, and I'm a thrower. I'm not anymore, but I used to throw shit. And I think I've talked about this. If there was something near me, I was throwing it, whether I was throwing it at you, the wall, whatever. And then my mama taught me to get me a bunch of pencils, unsharpened pencils. And that way it was just that. And I tried to keep pencils beside me because I couldn't help it. I was going to pick something up and throw it. But then I learned, I just had this whole self-reflection thing. And yeah. But I still know quite a few people that once their fuse is lit, they're going to get it all out. And that's not saying that they go around hitting people or nothing, not abusive. Just they got a mouth on them, and once it's hit, it's hit. The ultimate clickbait. Angie confronts ALR live. The main person that would be up in there. What's that dude's name that talked? That Zachary Michael. He'd be the first one up in there. Guidance. Just I mean, if you want a one card pull, I can do those tomorrow. Or if you want to just shoot me an email, I can let you know what a good time, if you want a full reading, I can let you know how those work. AngieUploaded at Outlook. And I am checking them today. I know Fiber Arts, if you're here, I'm sorry. I was not feeling well yesterday. I have not opened my emails yet. I am so sorry, but I will open them today. And if y'all want a link to the Discord, email me there and I'll send you the link too. Don't do that, Chubby. Then they're going to... That is not my email, y'all. Y'all crazy. AngieUploaded at Outlook.com. Thank you. I do ratings, but cannot... I don't do ratings on myself either, guidance. I never have. Sometimes, every once in a while, I'll do a one card, just for nothing big, just for, maybe like a for the precedence of the day or so, but yeah, I don't read for myself. Never have. The chubby butt. Love that, Agent K. Yes. You should get the sandal. I've thrown a few sandals in my life, Gladdy. I have. You were right about my other grandbaby that's due in December. It's a girl. So I'll have a boy and a girl this December. That is so sweet, Tiffany. I had to, I don't know if y'all know about cards. I I had to recharge my cards. So right now they're fully charged. I got me some moonlight, rainwater, got I have my crystals, and and some of y'all don't get into that. I know that. Um so when the charge is running low, I feel the energy is kind of, I need to energize them more. So um they had been I had been needing to do that, and I finally took care of that. So right now they are fully charged. I feel good energy from them. My crystals are amazing right now. I need to find my pendulum, but I know a lot of y'all don't get into that. So, oh, good fiber arts. I said it earlier. I didn't know if you were here. But yeah, yesterday after I got off stream, ever since now some of y'all may know, you may not know, I had 4 stents put in on Friday in my heart, and then I stayed in the hospital over the weekend, and I came back yesterday. But ever since I've gotten the stents put in, I've been having these headaches that come on and off, and I guess I haven't had a lot of good blood flow, and now I do. Anyway, so I started getting headaches right after the stream yesterday morning, and they would come on and off and on and off. And so I was still having to work too. So yeah, I for my first checkup today. But anyway, that's why I didn't open my emails. But I will definitely open them up today. Okay. So I'm sorry about that, fiber arts. I just wanted to let you know. Good morning, Erin. Okay. So yeah, but anyway, if anybody is looking for a private reading, I can do those too. Just reach out to me. Of course, AngieUploaded at outlook.com. And I can tell you how they work. I can do 1 card pulls tomorrow if anybody's interested. I can definitely do those. I hate this chair. Y'all know I bought this chair, over here. I got a new chair in a box over here, and I opened the box, and it doesn't have arms. There's no arms in the damn box. And I got it from like an auction place, so I don't know if I can take it back or not. And then all this other stuff started, so it may be too late even if I could take it back. Imagine opening up a box for a chair and it don't have any arms. So better not be. If you bring napkins to the party, then you are the problem. If you ever sign up for a party and you bring the napkins and don't bring something else, you are the problem. That's so funny. No damn raisins in the potato salad. Hell no. No, 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 no. We do not put raisins in the potato salad. I don't put raisins in anything, honestly. I don't think there is a recipe I do that I put raisins in. I probably need to put some more raisins and stuff, but no. No, no, no. I don't understand why somebody would put raisins in a potato salad. Shit, napkins more expensive than the food, but they're easier though. That's the thing. It's not the money. It's like, if I'm going to a party, I want to bring like the dip or I want everybody to enjoy what they're eating. You know what I mean? But yes, have I ever been the one that just had to grab the chips and the napkins or the paper plates? Sure. The stuff that you don't have to do things for. It is not stuffing, Binky. It is dressing. Dressing. Not stuffing. It's dressing. Thank you. That's a y'all had been around. Beak has been with me for a while, y'all. And I have on this channel, I got where I made my cornbread dressing, and I was talking about it on stream way back when, and everybody kept calling it stuffing, and it was pissing me off because it's not stuffing. Stuffing is different than dressing. It's two different things. Fuzz, yes, it's dressing. Oh Lord. Binky Beach. And quite a few of them try to get me with that though. They know if they say stuffing that they'll get me going. But what if I hand drew little patterns on? So you're going to make the napkins cute. Okay, if you put a little extra thought into the napkins, you may be forgiven, T-Ball. I don't. Yeah, but if you're just doing it, I can grab me some napkins on the way to the party, while other people are over here just cooking away, figuring out how they're going to carry it in the car, that type of thing. Damn, Kate. Agent Kate. It's two different things. Stuffing, you stuffing the bird. Yeah, it's the stuff you cook up that goes into the bird. Okay. And it tastes different to me. Okay. Like stovetop, that should be banned. That should be illegal in every state. Just saying. That is the most disgusting, even text. That's just nasty. Okay, but stuffing, you stuff. Hence stuffing. Dressing is a side dish. And it's dressing. It's like a thing that goes with the bird. It's a dressing that goes with the bird, not stuffing. Yeah, they're two different things. Okay? Two. Not one with two names. It's two different things. Now, can we move on? Can we move on? Thank you, Chubby Scorpion. It's what goes in the butthole of the turkey. And if it tastes anything like some stovetop, no. Hell no. It tastes different. Cornbread dressing is different than stovetop stuffing. Right? Like, stuffing has like a more, I don't know, celery maybe. There's something in it that makes it just nasty. I don't know, because I don't make stuffing. I make dressing. It's pleasant. What is it not working again, Aaron? I don't understand. And nobody else has sent one, so I can't go off. I can't say, well, theirs went through or what. So I don't know what's happening. I haven't had one come through since Kevin's came through the day before I got the stint, or the day before, so last Thursday. So I haven't had one since a week ago. When Kevin Cosmic, heck, since they sent theirs, I haven't had one. So I don't know what's happening. If somebody wants to test it out to see, I don't know. I lived down south for 26 years. They would yell at me too. I had to razz. Yeah, see, and it I'm sure it's a southern thing too, but they just taste totally different. And now when I make it, even on my channel here, you can go back and it's cornbread dressing. And it's just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I put hen in my dressing. So I take like the Cornish game hens and I put them, I put that in it, cornbread. Now I do use, some of the Petridge Farm stuffing mix. It has to be the blue bag, and you put enough in there. It doesn't have that weird flavor to it though, but you do it for the bread consistency to match well with the cornbread. And then you do your broth, and, and your onions and everything that you're going to put in it, and you mix it all together, and it's amazing. Do I put sugar in my spaghetti? Hell no. I do not put sugar in my spaghetti or my chili. Look, I moved up here, and people up here, they put cinnamon and sugar in their chili. Like, what the hell is happening? No. Do you have pets? Oh yeah, I've got 2 doggies. There's usually one laying here. She's in the other room right now. So I got a mini pit. So she's a miniature pit bull, and then I've got a normal size pit. Yeah. I got my babies. She's usually in here farting. She was in here, I think she was in here yesterday smelling up the damn room. She has tummy issues. When I got her, she had a rectal prolapse. She still had stitches when I rescued her. Angie, I just tested. Okay, thank you, Twisted. Let's see. Okay, so all right, I got 2. Thank y'all. Twisted sent one, and it says hugs testing LOL. Thank you so much, Twisted. I appreciate that. And Heck also sent one, test. Buzz is gay, test. Thank you so much for that, Heck. I told y'all I have to read them as long as it's not TOS. So there's the 2 coffees. Thank y'all so much. So I don't know, Aaron. I don't know, sweetie. Are y'all, Heck, Twisted, did y'all use your phone to do those? I don't know. Angie blaming her farting dog. Girl, you know I don't fart. I wish I could, but I can't. Unless I'm sitting just right in the bathroom. Yeah. Y'all, my dog, I use my PC. Maybe it's the cell phone. It takes the shit. Yeah. Only works on my phone. See, well, there goes that. I don't know, Eric. It only works with Heck on his phone. Twisted says the phone takes a shit on him. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe because he said his phone, or they said their phone takes a shit on them. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, honey. Agent Kate said it's just for the cool kids. I don't know. Just make sure that it's not taking it out of your bank account. Let's see. My brother tried that one Thanksgiving and said, "How's the dressing?" I said, "What, this stovetop?" Oh, I posted a pic and Okay. Let me look, y'all, while I'm actually on here, just so I can see what's happening here. I hate that it's happening. Page expired. Refresh your browser. Payment secured by Stripe. Okay. Do you have any tabs open? Like right now, I can probably go to my thing and I've got like 15 tabs. I probably need to close them all and then re-click the link and maybe open with, see, I always have like 3 options to open with. Okay. We have another one, y'all. We have another one. Fuzz, thank you for the coffee. Heck eats corn the long way whole. Heck eats corn the long way whole. Thank you, Fuzz. Thank you so much for that. I don't know, y'all. For Aaron, it says page expired. Please refresh your browser. Then it has a pay button. Then at the bottom, it says payment secured by Stripe. You'll be taken to a thank you page after the payment. I don't know. All right. Dressing. It's dressing, Fuzz. Yes. Okay, y'all, I got to get out of this Discord. I'm telling you. It'll keep dragging me in. Y'all need to come play in the Discord, y'all. Oxymoron. Oh, I love the name oxymoron. I love to say that word, oxymoron. So if it is the janky TTS, this is all I have available. Just know that I will read whatever you put in out as long as it's not against TOS. Thank you. An oxymoron is here. It's a party. I love to be able to use that word when for absolutely no reason. It is the janky TTS because I can't use what, you know, all this fancy shit that everybody has with the stream labs and elements because it wants to hook up to my original channel. Yep, so mine is the janky TTS, yes. And y'all have me to read it to you. Yes. I can change the voice up too if you want me to. Like, I can totally do that. You just let me know. But Angie, they're both wet and made of the same thing. It's the same damn thing. It's not. It tastes different. Does everything wet taste the same? Just asking for a friend. Anybody want to answer that? No? Okay. Let's keep it moving, people. Keep it moving. Old school TTS. Exactly. Especially today. It's retro day. Let's take it back. Let's take it way back. Yeah, and of course, like and the question of the day, does everything wet taste the same? Okay. Binky, you got it rolling today, babe. You did. Thank you. Oh, did I miss? If I missed anybody coming in, I am so sorry. I hate when, you know, if that happens. If I did, just speak up and say, hey, again, and I'll see you. Every once in a while, I'll miss somebody coming in. I don't do it on purpose. Oh, Lord. I'm still waiting on Rastoff to say hello. I know he's lurking. Probably not. I was just joking. Oh, no. Okay. So I was going to show y'all. Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, make sure it goes. Okay, there we go. All right, now if anybody, he's afraid of Beezer. Oh, there's Bees. Oh God, she's here. She's here. Abort, abort, abort. Abort, abort, Rasta. Abort. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh. Good morning, Bee. We ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. The bees are they've been cutting off all morning. Fuzz, you too. Don't stand up here like on some moral high ground there, Fuzz. Stand down. He's over head for the trenches. Yes. Oh my God. These bombs. I'm sorry, that tickled me. I know what you meant. I knew spell check or that thing you done got you to. It gives me all the time. I knew it, Agent Kane. I've been listening for 30 minutes. Oh gosh. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, well, earlier, Bees, we had greetings from Rastovia, so I just have a feeling that he's lurking in here. And I want him to say hello. Look at heck. Oh God. Y'all are lying to Bees. TTS should be an antler lean soundbite. Well, I can try to talk like her if you want me to. You know, if somebody sends in a TTS, I can do my best to sound like her. Some people tell me I'm pretty good at it. So if anybody does send in a coffee, I'm not looking at that screen right this second. So just let me know in the chat and I'll go read it out for you. But what I was going to do, I was going to bring a little nostalgia back. Y'all got me laughing. What y'all do that for? Why y'all get me laughing on a Wednesday morning? I knew it was going to be fun. I told y'all I foresaw today being fun. Now, maybe people will believe that I have superpowers. I knew it was going to be fun. Okay, so let me ask y'all. Did anybody... Let's see, what's that? No, that ain't that. Let's see. Screen 1, screen 2, screen 1. Did anybody have one of these growing up? This was the exact one that I had. And you take that middle and you twist it down and you could play albums or you could have it up and you could play the little 45s. So, that's what I played. Some of my books that came with records or cassettes, depending on how old you were. But yes, that was my first record player. So you could have 33 and 45 speed over to the side and then your volume. Still got one of those. Oh my God, you better hang on to it. Some people say you're a spitting image of Lorraine. I'm telling you. Y'all want to hear something funny? Let me tell y'all something funny. So, before we go back to the record player here, Um, so I really have an Aunt Lurleen. Okay, she's dearly departed. Rest in peace, Aunt Lurleen. But the other day, my cousin popped up in here, and my Aunt Lurleen was her grandma. I'm like, oh God, please don't get mad at me. Please don't get mad at me. But I've always loved my Aunt Lurleen's name. So, anyway, and it's such a country name. So, but yes, I really have an Aunt Lurleen. And it's one of the most countryest names ever. But it was so funny. I saw my cousin pop in here, and it was her grandma. So, yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, she's going to be mad at me. She wasn't. Um, okay, hold on. I got to catch up with something. But if y'all want me to, I can try to channel my Aunt Lurleen. If y'all send a TTS, you just got to let me know. You know, you can put in parentheses Lurleen and then what you want me to read out, and I'll read it out. Yeah, she's got to tell you, she's got a couple stories to tell y'all too. I might have to see if she's busy later on. I know I have to go to the doctor, so I might get her to ride with me. She can't get on here by herself. I have to fix everything for her. You know what I mean? No. Okay. So back to the record player. Now, well, okay. I do have, I have Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. But you don't have to. I appreciate the thought. Just make sure they're not taking it out of your bank, though, Aaron. That's the main thing. I don't want you to get charged for something that's not coming through. That's what I'm worried about. As long as it's not coming through from the thing, then from the coffee thing, then we're good. So yeah. So let's just make sure that holler of the upload. Lurleen, get your ass back down in this. You know, I wish that I could show things, or that people could show things, and people wouldn't take it so far as to try to, trace pictures back and stuff. I would show y'all a picture of my Aunt Lurleen, an actual picture of Aunt Lurleen. But yeah. I just thought that was, and I would love to share like my whole family's names with y'all, because I've got the countryest family, both sides, ever, but I can't do that. But anyway, okay, so we've established some of us have these, some of us still have these. So, but this was the exact one that I had. And then, did anybody have one of these where you turn the little knob and it did like London Bridge is falling down, falling down. Don't look at the. Oh yeah, where you lifted the lid and you had the record player and the. Oh yes, we did too. We had one and my grandparents had one. Now my grandparents, the front of theirs, it maybe ours too, but you slide it open and that's where you kept all your 8 tracks and your albums inside the storage places. I had an Uncle Merce. I'll just say that. Okay, let's see. Now y'all remember the books that came with the record that told you the story? Now I think later on they started using cassette tapes, but they had the little, so like this one says Spider-Man, it would read you and you would follow along in the little book. Yeah, I loved these. And then I know so I did not have, this was like the Cabbage Patch Kid, right? The one. I did not have this Cabbage Patch doll. I had a preemie. And see, this one even says 1985 in the box, and it has its little birth certificate that came with it. Some Dory Faye or something like that. And let's see. Now this is what mine looked like. And mine, I kept the name, you know, because you could change the name on the birth certificate. And I had Jolene Nicole, because I love the name Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Anyway, so yeah, Jolene Nicole was my preemie's name. And I would change it. I bought it little diapers when I could, you know, when I made a little money for doing this or that. I bought a little pack of diapers. And let's see. What y'all saying? Why is my thing acting weird? Okay. I had a Viewmaster. I had a few of them and had the little cards with them. And you could click, and the little thing would go around. I wish I would have thought about that. I would have put that on my little thing here. I had one of these, a strawberry shortcake. I wish I had an aunt like that. My only aunt ended up on Snapped. Oh, hell no, Truth Bombs. Really? See, that's the cool aunt. That's the fucking cool aunt. And her hair, this one here, not my aunt, but this doll here, she smelled like strawberries. And I had this same tricycle right here. Y'all didn't know I loved strawberry shortcake. So, yep, I had this particular one right here. I got it. Santa Claus brought it to me. No, they didn't. No, Agent Kate, I'm going to have to look that up. If that's because I love them both. I'm infatuated with Bunny. I wish I could get Bunny on the show. Everybody loves Jelly. I do too. But I would love to get Bunny. All right. Anybody have one of these? The Walkman. This is the first one that I had right here. I remember even the headphones. This was, you know, you put your cassette in. Yes. And y'all remember if we had a tape player that started eating the cassette, what do? We took out the pencil, right? And we rewound them back in the little hole. Or if you had good fingernails, you could do it with your fingers. But this is the one that I had. It had the orange. And I remember it because I didn't want the orange earpiece, you know, but hey, I had a Walkman, so I was excited, right? And did I grab a picture of the boom box? I can't remember. But you know, little boom box. I always think of like Run DMC and, you know, with the boom box. The iPods came later though. Yeah, the iPods came out in the 90s, I think. So we're still talking, I think I was maybe 7 or 8 when I got a Walkman. And then I know this is not the best picture of an Atari, but I saw some games with it. So I took this picture. Y'all remember Atari? And you hook it up to your TV. I loved Atari, Pac-Man. And so I had Pac-Man, E.T., I had Pitfall. I know I had Asteroids. Is Asteroids on here? Oh, I can't see, but anyway, you try to and they fire upwards. You have an Atari? I've got let's see, well, we've got, let me say we, the original PlayStation all the way up, and then the GameCube. So, but we do not have an Atari. We got a Sega. I'm gonna have to go back and read this chat. I'm interested in Truth Bomb's aunt now. So, okay. All right, let's. And He-Man and Battle Cat. I have the power. Anybody have He-Man and Battle Cat? And then let's see. All right, that was Evelyn. I can't remember. Beastman. I know all of these. I just can't think of them. But anyway, these were some of the toys. And yes, I had She-Ra too. And but I had a He-Man because I kind of had to have like Barbie and Ken. You know, I did have a He-Man. I didn't have a Battle Cat though. My cousin had a Battle Cat, and my next door neighbor had a Battle Cat, and we would play together. He had all of these. I know Beastman, Evelyn. I cannot think of all of them, but yeah. And G.I. Joes. Let's see. Did anybody have the Michael Jackson doll? I did not. You're probably sitting on a gold mine right now if you had it and still have it in the box. And I loved Michael Jackson, but I did not have that. But speaking of that, let me show y'all something. This is my original. So I got this. I'll go back to sharing in a minute. I got this when I was 5 years old. My cousin bought it for me for Christmas. So it is my original Michael Jackson vinyl. Not rebought, not any of that. And I remember it has a scratch on it, though. I do remember that. But that's it. God, it needs to be cleaned. So that is my original Michael Jackson Thriller album. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll check my coffee while I've stopped for a moment. Let's see. Refresh. Got through. So, Aaron with 3 coffees. Thank you so much, Aaron. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Have you ever heard of anyone reading bones? I know some people who do that. It's normally small animal bones. I was floored when I first heard of it, so I looked it up. I know people who do ruins too. I love the diversity of things people can do. I have heard of people reading bones. Yes. Not something I do, but I have heard of it. Yes. So you finally got through, Aaron. I am so happy for you. And 3 coffees. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Thank you. You did it. Woo. Aaron got through. Okay, so let me refresh, make sure Okay. Let's see. Moss Man. I see Moss Man up there. Yes, yes. Um, yeah, there's a lot of things that um people can read. They can use there's a lot of things they can use. Maybe we'll talk about that one day. With the stones, and if y'all are interested, I just, I don't want to talk about things where just people like, you know what, I'll just come back another day. I have no interest in this. And people also have to have open minds. Everybody's not going to like everything, but you know what I mean? But I love retro stuff. So I am always down to talk about retro stuff. I'm always down to talk about, readings and stuff like that too. But I know not everybody gets down with that. But the pain of Gen X getting a battery powered toy, but batteries were expensive. Exactly. Or, somebody got mad because of the noise that it makes. Let's see, I was here. Yeah. Okay. Share. There's only a couple more to go through. I didn't do a whole bunch. So, how about this? Do y'all remember these right here? And I just grabbed the Care Bears, but they made them for everything. You put the color stuff in the little molds, and then you had to bake it, and then you could hang it up in your window like stained glass, but you made it yourself. Or I think you did, or did you paint? No, there was some I think you could paint, or either you put some kind of sealant on it, but I know some of them you had to bake. And then you put it in the glass, or in the window, excuse me, and the light would shine through it. These were fun. If we showed this generation now an 8-track, they would be like, what the hell is that? Shrinky Dinks. I remember the name. Was that the things that got wet and they shriveled like really big, and then they had the opposite? It got wet and it got like really small, and then one got really big. This was the exact pair of LA Gears that I had, y'all. My first car was a 65 Mustang Fuzz. My granddaddy bought it for me. Yep. These were some badass. I love the little sides on them, man. I thought I was something. Yes, Fuzz, there's a whole story about my car and how stupid I was. Yeah. And then I know the guys wore these. I know these are, I was just grabbing pictures. I was like, oh, I remember those. If I had grabbed every picture, man, this thing would be filled up by now. Oh God, a 77 Camaro. I had an 89 Rally Sport Camaro with a 400 small block in it. Let's see. And then, but I'd love an older one. Do y'all remember, oh God, tight rolling? Do y'all remember tight rolling your jeans? Did y'all do that too? Where you took the side and you flipped it over and then you rolled it up and then got it one more time, and that was the tight roll. That was the thing. And then I remember, so I lived through that generation, or a lot of us did, through the generation of you walking on your jeans and, the crotch hanging halfway down to your knees. Yeah, I mean, I've seen it all. Can you drive yes, I can drive a stick. I can. Let's see. Then we did. So I had these exact jeans too, with the bows on the back and the zippers. Yep, I had those. And do y'all remember making like mixtapes? I loved the clear ones. But every time I would ask my mom to get me some cassette tapes, she would always come with the not clear ones, you know, with the labels on or whatever, and you could write. But I thought that people that had the clear ones, I thought they were cool people, you know. And I was like, look at my tape. But I loved the clear ones when you can make your own mixtapes. Oh, I had the grunge too. I had the flannel shirt, the Doc Martens. I still got my Doc Martens, by the way. But I had a hard time going through the change of hair metal to grunge, because I still love my hair metal bands. And then Electric Youth Perfume by Debbie Gibson. Oh my God. Electric Youth. Now I see the energy coming up. I loved the bottle. And it smelled good too, but the bottle was amazing. It was neon. Hey, neon. This bottle was neon. And oh, okay, now y'all are talking about, all right. His Coke and what? Okay, I'm not paying attention to the chat. I have mods for that. Oh, and then we had this was my favorite. I loved Malibu Musk. So I can remember I had some of this when I was like 11, and I thought I was the shit. And I ain't paying attention to y'all. Did y'all ever play this game? MASH? Where it's mansion, apartment, shack, or house that you lived in. And you had to come up with name. This was going to be who I married. This is how many kids we were going to have. The job I was going to have. The car, the pet. You know, did y'all ever play that game? I've only went to one drive-in movie, and I was really, really young, so I don't remember it. But I lived in a very country town, so but they had one, and then they tore it down, and they put a Domino's pizza there. Yep. Yeah, let's see. Was that that was the last one I did. So anyway, we used to play this game all the time. I don't know, that little TikTok just got me in my retro feel. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna have a retro day. But look, y'all, look what else. Look at the other one I got. So here's my Prince Purple Rain. So of course Prince in the Revolution, but yeah. And then I got Bryan Adams. Everything I do it for you. But let's see. The one I love on here was The Summer of 69. Love that song. Oh God, CK1. I loved CK1. Yes. Fluff Chat sent well wishes for you last night, Ange. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Fluffies, Fluffers. I appreciate y'all. And ZZ Top. Yep, I got a lot of let's see, Foreigner. I know I'm not gonna have time to go through all of this, but for those of you who like vinyl, I grabbed a few. Or actually, I got my husband to grab a few. I couldn't get to them. The Pretenders. I am showing my age now, ain't I? The Doobie Brothers. Do y'all remember, or does anybody know who the Doobie Brothers are? I keep hitting the microphone on these things. Here is one. I think we have two, and okay, yeah, that's two. So here is Kiss. And y'all know, if you know me, you know my favorite band is Kiss. My all-time favorite. There, yep, there's that one. Ugh. And then, of course, with that old entertainment thing that we would lift up with the record player and stuff, we would sing. I got some old style Christmas carols that we would sing back then. I'm staying off TikTok because if I see more sad. Okay, I'm gonna have to find out about this bunny thing. I really am. But okay, stay off. Unless y'all go, I'm starting to do more on TikTok. You can find me on TikTok, AngieUploaded. So yeah, I'm doing more in other platforms now. So I've been posting on TikTok a little bit too. There's Kenny Rogers, y'all. My mama loved her some Kenny Rogers. So that may have been my mama's. I got Loretta Lynn, Conway Twitty, Cheap Trick, the Judds. Oh, I got Cool in the Gang, y'all. I got Cool in the Gang. Celebrate good times. Come on. See, I love Guns, Guns N' Roses, 38 Special, Toto, all of those. I love those bands. I just don't have all of them in vinyl. I know, like I got The Foreigner and Cheap Trick, Kiss. Here's Elton John. I got Elton John, another Cheap Trick, Phil Collins. So yeah, I've definitely got some vinyl, guys. But I didn't have time to. Man, we almost just started going over 2 hours, didn't we? See, that's what I'm talking. We've had some fun today, and we have talked little, if at all, drama. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Yeah, we can do drama. We can do drama anytime. But there's also other things that's fun to do too. Love me some Conway too. Hello, darling. Nice to see you. It's been a long time. You're just as lovely as you used to be. The numbers are going to start going. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, I love Motley Crue. Love Motley Crue. All right, let's see who is. I bet you the Louisiana State Boys of Louisiana Body Cam Marathon still rolling strong. Oh, I see it. Skinny Roll files for divorce. I see it. Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that. We may have to talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, early Metallica was a lot better to me. The best Metallica song is One. That is my favorite song. Will always be my favorite song by Metallica. You know what? I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I think let's see what time did they come on? 8. Oh, that's 8 p.m. Shit. Abort. Hold on. I reckon I'll just go to cafe. If I can find it. Y'all, no matter where y'all are today, say my name. I like to make them feel uncomfortable sometimes. They don't know whether to say my name or not. They don't know if they can. I think it's funny. Say my name, say my name. I'm going to get into it, Agent Kate. I really am. I'm going to check into it because I love Bunny. But guys, all right, it is past 8 o'clock and we have held numbers. You know, it's not big numbers, but I love this. So we have had a really good time. And thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. And I do have a doctor's appointment later on and doing a checkup, see how everything's going. I'll tell y'all about it in the morning. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. If you're not in the Discord, consider becoming a part of the Discord. Reach out to me for the link. We have to do it this way right now. It is AngieUploaded at outlook.com. And if you need anything else, you know, you want to ask anything, you want to find out about my readings, which I do private readings, email me there as well. I will be checking it today. I'm sorry, 5 Arts, but I will be checking it today. And yeah. So y'all all have a good day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys. Salam.